Hi, this is Chris Ranvier, Sales Engineer for Dell Data Protection, and in this video, I would like to demonstrate live recovery. Live recovery is a function within Rapid Recovery that allows you, the administrator, to rapidly present your data back to a user, even though a full restore of that data is still going on in the background. And I'd like to mimic this by interacting with my Exchange server. Here is my Exchange server, one of many that I am protecting via Rapid Recovery. And over here is my RDP session to that said server. And what I'm going to do is mimic a full-on data loss. And here you'll notice within my Exchange server, my E volume is where my databases live. My F volume is where my logs live. And then I have a G volume here, which is just a data store, various files and so forth here. What I'm going to do is simply start with the E volume, and I'm going to format. I'm just going to start to mimic massive data loss here, and I'm going to do this with both the F and G volumes as well. So as I go about the formatting, just bear with me. Okay, format complete. I will continue with my F volume, formatting this. Okay, F volume has been formatted, and then lastly, the G volume. Go ahead and format that. Okay, so all volumes now have been formatted. There is massive data loss. As you can see, there's nothing here. Right now, my users are probably disconnected from Microsoft Exchange. Perhaps the databases have been dismounted. There's no data for those databases to mount to. So for all intents and purposes, your phone is ringing and you are now dealing with a full-on outage. Let me show you the process now of live recovery. I go to the Rapid Recovery console. I'm going to go to the machine in question. In this case is my Exchange box. Go to the recovery points. I'm going to go to my last known good recovery point in time, branch it out, and select Restore. I'm going to be presented again with a simple wizard-driven experience here. I'm going to have a couple of options. I can recover back to the source. In this case, let's assume that the server has a C volume and an operating system. Otherwise, if it does not, I'm going to go through the bare metal restore function here and boot using a boot CD. In this case, I'm going to assume that the C volume has been restored. I have a server, it's ready to go. I'm going to see the volumes here and basically just go point to point. I'm going to match the E volume to the E, the F to the F, the G to the G. My next window, it's lastly going to ask me if any databases have been dismounted. It will automatically remount those for me if I so choose. And now the restore begins. You'll notice up here both in the confirming pop-up window on the bottom and then on the running tasks up above, you'll always see something that's going on within Rapid Recovery so you can see where in line your particular task has been placed. Okay, so the restore has begun, and what I can do now is go back over to my Exchange database, look at my E volume, and start to see if data has been populated. So as you can see, the volumes are being restored. Let me go back over to my Exchange server. You can already see data is already back. Here's my EDBs. My logs are back. And my data store is also back. Users can double click. They can see the data. They can manipulate it, copy and paste, send and receive, all while the actual restore is still ongoing in the background. This is a proprietary metadata driver filter that we have in Rapid Recovery that allows the metadata to be presented back to the users so they can remain productive all while the actual restore is ongoing in the background. And that is live recovery.